Hey guys, if you want to see my favorite brown eye pencils, then keep on watching. I am so excited for this video, guys, because seriously, I use brown eye pencils practically every day. These are the pencils that I just can't live without. They're just my babies. What can I say? And y'all know what I mean if you have this kind of deep affinity for brown eye pencils like I do. Honestly, the color I use the most with regards to eye pencils are brown. I don't use black eye pencils for tight lining very often. They do appear to make my eyes look smaller, so I do use them sometimes when I really want kind of a smoky eye look, but generally I will just use variations of brown or bronzy eye pencils. And that's kind of what I prefer, at least for my eye shape and just what I like. So you'll be able to see what eye pencils I kind of use all the time. So these are in no particular order, although there is one that kind of has a very special place in my heart, and I'll let you know which one that is, but stay tuned. So anyway, the first brown eye pencil I'm going to talk about, just a second. So here it is. It's Pat McGrath's a dark brown gel eye pencil, and it is amazing. It really does glide on your eyes when you tight line. There's no skipping. It just kind of melts right into your eyes and it stays put. And this shade is in Black Coffee. And oh my gosh, obsessed with coffee right here. I'm obsessed with my caffeine. But I have cut back a bit from how much I used to drink, how many cups of coffee I used to drink. Oh my goodness, let's not go there. But anyway, this deep brown, almost borderline black. It is the deepest brown eye pencil that I own. And oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I will swatch this for you on the back of my hand. I just wish her pencils weren't so expensive, but what can you do? So here it is. It just glides on effortlessly. It is a gorgeous, deep, 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 deep brown. It is glorious. I love this eye pencil. I always go for this when I want an especially deep kind of brown tight line where it is borderline kind of black. I really enjoy this shade. All right, so next up is Marc Jacobs. Now, Jacobs Highliner. So this shade is called Earthquake, and it is also a very deep brown. Not as deep as the Pat McGrath one, but also a very kind of dark brown. And I really love this. When I tightline with Marc Jacobs gel eye pencils, they seriously do not budge. I've like cried in movie theaters with these and they've remained on. I cannot recommend their highliner pencils enough. So yeah, I will swatch this for you now. Just like with the Pat McGrath, it just kind of glides on effortlessly. It's very creamy, and there you go. It is slightly lighter than the other one, but still a deep brown. Next up is Chanel. I have 3 of Chanel's eye pencils, and they are amazing. They are probably ahead of my Marc Jacobs highliners and my Urban Decay 24/7. Chanel stays put even longer, and they really do glide on the eyes. The pigmentation is amazing. These are seriously a splurge though. So yeah, if I had to rank the brands, I would say Chanel first, and then Marc Jacobs, and then Urban Decay. And Pat McGrath would kind of be somewhere along with Urban Decay and Marc Jacobs. I just can't rank it for sure yet because I only have one shade, but when I start testing out some other Pat McGrath shades, I can tell you kind of succinctly where Pat McGrath eye pencils will fall. But so far, because I only have one shade that I adore though, it's still up there, but I'm not sure of its concrete placement as of yet. So this shade is called Espresso 20, and it is amazing. It is also a deeper brown. Of all my brown eye pencils, I use this the most, actually. So here it is. It is so good. So, 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 so good. So as you can see, it is a deep brown. It does have a hint more warmth than the other two shades, with the Pat McGrath one being more of a cool toned brown, but it is warmer than the Earthquake shade from Marc Jacobs. Okay guys, so next up, I know it looks super janky, look at this. There's a hole in the cap of my MAC eye pencil, as you can see. MAC Costa Riche, I just kind of really fell in love with, because although MAC Teddy is a really pretty dark brown for tight lining, this MAC eye pencil in Costa Riche, I just adore. It is more of a kind of a medium brown eye pencil that has like a bronzy shimmers in there, so it really adds another dimension that's super pretty, super attractive, and that's why I really adore it. And it really does bring out kind of light gold or green in your eyes. So here it is. It is so pretty. Shimmers just make it look even better. And seriously, the best thing is that it's not just kind of an obvious shimmer. Although I do have one pencil that has obvious shimmer, this is kind of more of an understated shimmer that just adds another dimension to it without it being so kind of in your face. So it's a subtle shimmer that just adds something really nice to your eye look. Okay guys, so next up is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Eye Pencil in Burgundy Suede. I think it's number 12. Is it number 12? Yes, number 12. All right, so I have another Estee Lauder eye pencil, and it's okay. I have it for kind of brightening, brightening when you tight line, and it's okay. But this one, oh my god. So if I had to pick just one eye pencil, like for the rest of time that I could use, I would honestly pick this one, and no one ever talks about it, but it is just the most perfect kind of medium brown that has some kind of reddish, warm reddish undertones, without it being red, you know, because sometimes red eyeliner, even though I enjoy it, it can make you look a bit sick sometimes. But I do like red eyeliner, as in the Urban Decay Alkaline Eye Pencil, for instance. But this one, I don't want you to think it's red. It's not red, but it does have distinct reddish undertones. So it really does also bring out gold and green also in your eyes too. If you have gold or green tones in your eyes, this will really make them stand out the most, I think, this shade. So let me swatch this pencil for you. So here it is, and look at that, just glide on, melt on into the skin. It is so pretty. I love this shade. I have no idea why no one talks about it, because it is my hands down favorite shade, shade-wise, color-wise, of all my browns. And if you look super, super close, it's similar to Costa Riche in the sense that there are tiny, tiny, tiny shimmers in there, except with Costa Riche, they're kind of bronzy shimmers. With this shade, they're more kind of burgundy, deep, 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 deep reddish shimmers that have some brown in them. So the base of this is more of a deep reddish brown, but there's also kind of deep reddish brown shimmers in there. But they also are so, so tiny that they're really not obvious as well. They're understated, but super pretty, super kind of an elevated shimmer pencil, just like MAC Costa Riche. So next up is MAC Teddy. This was my first kind of makeup purchase ever from like a real makeup brand, not drugstore makeup. And I purchased this in high school. I wore it all throughout high school, tightlined my eyes. I didn't wear any makeup in high school besides MAC's Teddy eye pencil. So you know that this was just a staple in my collection. So I've owned probably, I'm not exaggerating, probably about 6 or 7 of MAC's Teddies. And Costa Riche, I've probably repurchased about 4 times. So yes, the love is real. So let me just swatch this for you. It's a really nice kind of deep brown, and I adore it for every day. Oh my gosh, I just I don't know what I'm doing. I just put it into the other swatch. So as you can see, MAC's Teddy is kind of a deeper version of MAC's Costa Riche. MAC's Costa Riche is down here. and Mac's Teddy is up here. So it's kind of diagonally from each other. So Mac Teddy is just a deeper, darker kind of version of Mac's of Mac's Costa Riche. So they both have that kind of shimmer in there. There's just a deeper shimmer in Teddy's eye pencil, which also just really looks good with brown eyes. So last up, I just really had to talk about this. It is an honorable mention, and just because it is a limited edition pencil from Urban Decay, this came out with the Born to Run collection, and it's in the shade Double Life. Now, this is more of a super shimmery combination of brown and bronze. It is so pretty, so different. I really love it because I do have straight up gold or straight up bronze eye pencils, but this is really has a lot of depth. I can't speak, guys. This has a lot of depth to it because of the amount of brown that really grounds it. So it's not just bronze shimmer. There's enough brown in here that it really does kind of add definition when you use this on your eyes. So let me swatch this for you. Look at that. I love how all of these pencils just glide and melt right onto your skin. There's no tugging. There's a lot of pigmentation. These pencils are amazing. So you can really just see the shimmer in there.